Hey, it's Locksmith here. Alright, we're going to do another little quick video. We're going to change the battery on your 4-button remote. For this task here, you will need a smaller Phillips and a smaller flat tip. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Flip your remote over. If you do have your key ring on here, you will want to remove it. Notice we've got the Phillips screw in here. Go ahead and let's unscrew it to get the back of the remote housing off. Now we've got that off. If you look at your seam, you'll see we have this little indentation. The flat tip fits in there. And go ahead and rotate, and you notice the back of the remote housing wanting to come up. Go ahead and just work your way around. There you go. Now that you got it open, your battery sits inside here, so this is where you want to be careful. Right here, that is your chip. That is the transponder. So, and you notice this one here came out with it and everything else. Don't worry. You just want to make sure that gets put back in. Now if you look at the remote, you'll see you got this plastic piece here and this plastic piece here. That's what holds your battery inside. So just take your flat tip, put it under there, and gently twist it. You don't need to do it much, because all you want to do is just pop up and it's released. Go ahead and open it. We're going to go ahead and take this and just set it off to the side. And here you go. You've got your battery. Take your flat tip, come over in the corner. You notice this is a C right here for your battery hold down. Don't put the flat tip over there. You're just going to come under and just bite it, and you see how it pops out. It does take your CR1616 battery, which is one of the most common batteries for the Honda. We're going to go ahead and put the battery back in. Now we put the battery back in. You want to come in, and you notice how this opened up to accept it. That's what you want to see. Go ahead and squeeze it with your finger and the back half of the housing. That way you can make sure it's in there. Now take your remote housing, your actual circuit board housing, put the two halves together. That side clipped and that side's clipped. Now we're going to take the two and mount these two back together. You push it in. Now when I pushed it in, you might notice this just moved. That's what you need to watch. Make sure it's still in there. Now with this remote here, we'll go ahead and take the back half of the remote, and you do notice there's this little lip right here on this. That will actually need to come in first, and when you push down, you'll hear it pop in, and you notice it didn't pop in. So we'll do it with a view of the camera. Put that in, lift up, and then you should be able to squeeze the two together, and the housing's back together. We'll go and put the Phillips screw back in. This is going to be one of your smaller Phillips screws, remember. So if you put the wrong size flat tip in there, you will strip these little screw heads. And you don't want it to be Mighty Man, Hercules, Wonder Woman to get them in. Now that it's in, we're done. And when you push on your remote, you'll notice the buttons all are in there. And you notice the red light come on here. This is not programmed, but a good way to test your vehicle to make sure it works. With that being said, thanks again for watching.